There's been a significant rise in the most urgent calls to the ambulance service over the Christmas period. That's compared to last year. The total number of calls has stayed roughly the same, but there were 1,532 red calls in the last week. That's a 62% rise on the previous year. Demand on the NHS 111 service more than doubled in the same period, with respiratory issues being one of the main concerns. Well, our health correspondent Jenny Rees joins us from the newsroom. And Jenny, is this an indication that the pressures that we're used to seeing in the winter are building?
In particular has been busy, perhaps no surprise given that over the Christmas period GP surgeries opening hours are going to be impacted. That service though has done a lot of the heavy lifting to help reduce the burden on so much of the NHS. In the last 8 days though, it's had more than half the calls that we saw throughout the whole of November. The bulk of those, as you mentioned, respiratory, kind of ear, nose, throat, viruses, all the things that were predicted to return because over the last 2 years, of course, there's been so much mask wearing. But there were breathing problems too that were the main reason that people were phoning 999. As you mentioned, we're seeing there that the most urgent, the life-threatening calls are a fair bit higher than this time last year. And that's a trend that's been emerging throughout this last year. So too, though, has the trend for those lengthy delays at hospitals, or lost hours as the service calls them. Again, the last week or so has seen a big leap in those figures. As for why, well, it's that ongoing issue. Hospitals are full. We've got that shortage of social care within the community, meaning that there's not that free flow of patients through the hospital system, meaning those lengthy waits for whether it's in A&E or for ambulances. So what we're seeing, though, is that over the Christmas period, we just haven't had that let-up in demand.
OK, Jenny, thank you. That's Jenny Rees, our health correspondent there.